Hey you guys, I am gonna do a very quick update. I'm really sorry that it's late and that I'm getting messages, why haven't you done your update? It's just been really busy. Week 8, so real quick, week 8, I'm down 23 pounds. People are starting to notice it, that's a good thing. Let me tell you what I did last week. Okay, you're being, yeah. So last week I went into this little, I had a little moment, anxiety moment, where I compared myself to other people. Why? Why do we do that? I don't know. So last week I was comparing myself to other people. I noticed, hey, this so-and-so is at week 8 and they've lost 30 pounds. Or this person's at week 9 and they've already lost 35 pounds and I was only at week 7. Anyways, called up my doctor, forced my doctor to get me in and told him something, I'm not losing weight fast enough. I'm doing everything I can do. I'm not losing weight fast enough. He said, you need to calm down. You're doing everything fine. I'd actually put in a request. I was like, I want some Contrave or a prescription medication to help me. That was last Friday. He didn't give me what I wanted, and he gave me phentermine. If you ever listened to my very first video, you remember that I told you that I had lost 60 pounds before on phentermine. Okay? However, I gained every bit of that and then some back. So anyways, he gave me that prescription for phentermine. I did take it this past week, and I felt terrible all week long. I did not take it today, and I feel much better. But I have felt terrible. My daughter is really wanting to get her face in here, so I'm going to let her get her. Come on now. There we go. Good? Okay. No, you can do it, baby. I'm blaming. So, yeah, I took the phentermine this past week. Would have this like mental focus. Okay, I was mentally focusing at work. I was knocking stuff out. Physically, still not doing anything extra. But when I got home this past week, every day I have had to come home and just say, I'm going to go to bed. Or I'm going to lay on the couch. Or we're just going to do movies tonight. I haven't walked in over a week. So it had to have been that. I don't know. I was thinking some type of like an autonomic response. It was increasing. Obviously, it's a central nervous system stimulant. It was increasing so that I was using so much body, my focus. I'm constantly doing stuff at work. And so maybe I was using so much. I'm so sorry. I lost focus. Anyways, so that's the only thing I can think of. It ain't worth it. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to just continue to just do what I've been doing. And again, nice and slow is fine. I don't know what in the world got into me last week when I just wanted to boo-hoo because so-and-so's lost more weight than me. Okay, sorry. Again, it's really crazy. So anyways, week 8, down 23 pounds. It's a nice feeling when people do say that they notice, wow, you can really tell, you can really, that's awesome. Thank you. Again, for anybody thinking about getting the balloon, did the balloon make me lose the weight? The first several weeks, the balloon is making you lose the weight. And if that's what you need, because obviously I did, I told you I've been dieting for 20 years. If that's what you need to kick it into gear, then yeah, it was, would I still have gotten it? Yes. Would I do it again? Yes. Is it for everybody? No. I have worked harder diet-wise, and I'm only in regards to diet, because I've done gyms before and all that kind of stuff. But as far as diet-wise, I have been more compliant or more strict this time than my entire life. Now, as I say that, I'm so real, because I gotta be like, you see this here? That's pizza. I know I don't look like it, but it's because I cut it up, and that's another one of my physician's recommendations. Cut it up into bite-sized pieces. Take a bite, chew it for 10 to 20 seconds. Wait, put it down and wait. Blah blah blah. You guys have already heard it. That really does work. 6 months ago, because I picked up the pizza and drove 25 minutes to get to my house. 6 months ago, that pizza's sitting in my passenger seat as I'm driving home. You best believe I'm getting into it. So I'm doing good there. Again, just sorry you guys for the delay in response. Funniest thing is that my doctor looked straight at me on this last Friday, and he said, he's an older man, and he just looked at, he said, "You're a big girl. You're a big girl. I'm not calling you fat. You're a big girl. You're always going to have big boobs and big butt. The balloon's not a miracle." Oh, okay, doc. Thank you for that. But you know what? I want it real. Give it to me real. So that's how, that was a funny thing. The only other thing, and no, I am not getting paid or for advertisement. And if Fat Snacks is looking, y'all can send me some free cookies. Best believe. But anyways, I love sweets. I have a sweet tooth. And this was something, guess they're expensive. They were expensive for, what is it, a dozen cookies you get, but they have ginger, turnip, those were spice. Peanut butter, those were good. And my favorite was the chocolate chip. They are like keto friendly, paleo friendly, sugar free. Awesome. I love sweets and they're still good. So for anybody else that was still asking about snack ideas, that's some things that I've been doing. And a quick thing, it's hard, you guys. It's hard to give you a visual update. Nobody's holding the camera for me, so I don't know how to do it. And again, I'm like really short. But it's definitely, it's working really good. I did have it. Oh, okay, so I was down like 23 pounds, 2 inches from my waist. I think a quarter inch from my breast line, 3/4 inch from my bottom, and I can't really remember over this. But those were just measurements taken from the end of July, like July 24th to August the 10th, were that decrease in measurements. So, anyways, gotta go. I have family here. My sister from Michigan's here. So, you guys take care. God bless. Any questions? I'm going to try to update you. I'll probably do it again like at week 10. So take care. God bless.